The historic centre of the city of Granada allows tourists to travel in time through the main monuments that are still standing. In the middle of them, celebrations are just beginning for the month of the Patria, which will reach their high point on the 14th and 15th of September, when Independence Day is celebrated. The number of tourists is growing, and the local population greet them in the streets with handicrafts and local cooking to offer the best of their city. For Victor Gomez, tourism and his job as a driver represent a unique opportunity to showcase his city.
Here, in the city center of Granada, tourism is one of the main jobs that we have. We wait for the tourists here and take them to see the historic center, the colonial churches, the historic monuments, and it helps a lot with the economy. Tourism is one of the main sources of income because it creates a lot of job opportunities.
Tourism in the city of Granada is not just about the historic center. To the south of the city is Lake Nicaragua, the biggest in Central America and one of the most visited places in the country.
We are beginning our tour of Cosivoca Lake, also known as Lake Nicaragua. It is the only lake that has bull sharks, and it's one of the biggest in Central America.
There are 360 small islands on Lake Nicaragua. They were formed after the eruption of the Mombacho volcano in 1570. Native communities settled there to develop and produce their own food.
We are now on the Granada Island. On this tour, you can see the riches of the flora and fauna. You can enjoy these islands, many of which belong to local and indigenous people who have been here for generation after generation. These indigenous families work in fishing, agriculture, and tourism.
Traditionally, the city of Granada lived from agriculture and fishing, but in recent decades, tourism has become the main source of economic growth in this city, which is also known as La Gran Sultana, the Great Sultan.